Hey everybody, it is Ray's Readings and Oyuk. We are back again for, I do not know if that intro started, but hey everybody, it is Ray's Readings and Oyuk. We are back again for another general or extended reading for everybody. We did just record part 1 over on Instagram, so please tune into that if you have not already. So happy 2222 portal everybody. It's a very powerful day, very powerful energy, so that is all about, or that's what the reading seems to be about so far. All right, guys, so before we get into anything, I'm just going to give you all a very quick explanation of my buddy here, Oyuk. So this is Oyuk. He is handmade by me. He was an idea that was channeled to me last year sometime in 2020 through Spirit. They let me know that this little fluffy teal friend wanted to come through. He wanted to be manifested in the physical so that he could be here to support me, to encourage me to be able to speak my divine truth, as well as to support me on a mental, physical, emotional, spiritual level. I apologize, guys. The whole thing threw me off, so my flow's thrown off. I'm sorry. But yeah, so another part of his mission, his purpose in being here is that he very, very, very much wants to be a part of all of my readings here on YouTube and Instagram because he wants to be a light, loving, accepting, energetic support for everybody tuning into them. All right, guys, so before we get into any of the cards today, let's start off with the singing bowl and join in together for some energetic healing and cleaning and clearing and cleansing and all that good stuff just to get ourselves in the right mindset for the reading today, guys. So let's do that. Alrighty, everybody, so I hope you are all doing well out there, staying safe, staying in love as much as possible, and staying away from fear as much as possible. Again, I apologize for the intro. I feel like I keep starting my little intro thing before it actually starts recording, so I was like, oh wait, I don't think that caught it, and then it threw off my flow. All right, but to give you all a very quick gist of what came out in part 1 of this reading over on Instagram, we have the Four of Wands upright. Then we have the Four of Swords upright. And then we have the Justice card. So again, big energies all about this 2222 portal today, where all the sun and the light and the positivity is coming in. It's beaming down on the earth right now. We're really, as a collective, tapping into our stability, our groundedness. Things are really taking root into the earth as far as the way of the light goes. I'm also getting there's a message here about somebody or whoever is resonating with this reading had some kind of divine inspiration come down to them, probably beginning of February, the start of this portal, and then all throughout these last couple of weeks, they've been really holding it close to them, close to their heart, meditating on it, contemplating on it, replaying it over in their minds, trying to figure out, when the right time is to release it. And it seems like maybe now, during the 2222 portal, it might be the perfect time to release it. And then we have the Justice card, which is talking about, justice will be served. The light is here to stay. It is here to win, to be triumphant over the darkness and push all of that negativity out. So there was a very big message regarding kind of all of 3 of these cards, really, about how on this day during this portal, because there is so much light coming down into the earth right now, that is going to trigger and push up the darkness from the cracks that's kind of been hiding out. So you might be seeing a lot of negativity, a lot of bad things right now on the news or on social media, or just coming out of people. I'm seeing like black energetic shit, like almost being like barfed out of people's mouths energetically while they're talking. So there might be, a lot of negativity coming out of people right now, because again, this light is so present and so powerful and so intense, just shining, beaming over everything. That is going to force all of the darkness out that's being kind of stuck in hidden places and lurking, and you're going to see that coming out and kind of being right in your face, because the darkness is threatened. It knows that it's on the way out, so it's going to kick and scream and fight and really make itself known because it's trying to keep a hold on what's going on. So if it gets all in your face and it's really dramatic and acts in a way that you can't ignore it, then it has power over you because it has your attention, right? That's the intention, the reason behind, things that may come up and be really in your face. It's clinging on and holding on to control. So if you can know that, then you can move through this day and through all the days after it, through the rest of your life with a lot more ease and freedom, because you can see and know that when these things come up, when this negativity comes up, that you don't have to give into it. You don't have to sit and listen and keep giving it an audience. It's the metaphor, the analogy I got in part 1 of this reading is it's basically like a child throwing a tantrum. So sometimes it's best to not coddle over that, but just let them kind of sit with themselves and like figure it out. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a parent, but that's what seems to be the only analogy coming here for me to try to explain this with a little bit more clarity. All right, guys, so I will pull some more tarot cards to see what's going on today. I apologize, I'm having a hard time talking. There is a little bit of tension here in the air, in the energy of the reading. My jaw is really kind of clamping shut again. Yeah, okay, so we have the Six of Wands, which is interesting because I keep wanting to say victory, victorious, and the Six of Wands to me is the victory card. This card is also about balance. We do have that energy of the inner fire, spirituality, passion, drive, motivation coming through here, since it is a Wands card. All right, and then we have the Magician card, which is also very perfect and very in line with kind of what I've been thinking, what I've been getting in my mind's eye about this day, this portal, as I've been doing these readings so far today, is that this is a very powerful day to be manifesting things. So definitely use that magician energy to your advantage. I'm also seeing a little symbolism here being mirrored through the wings of the Justice card and the Magician here. I believe these are kind of condor wings, but I was very drawn in part 1 of this reading to the wings on the Justice card because they are black and white, and that's exactly what we're dealing with here. Is we're dealing with the duality, the light and the darkness, kind of duking it out. And the light is, it's on the tips of the wings. That is that light, airy feeling that is going to carry you, but I'm getting the message with these wings, with the light and the dark, is sometimes there does have to be the balance and the heaviness to the darkness as well, because the darkness or the black parts on these wings is kind of the base, the foundation, the strength and the muscle behind the wings, and then the white feathers are really what does carry you up, like with those wings and how they work. I don't know, I hope that makes sense. So yeah, it's like there does need to be a balance. So, as much as we need the light and we need good things and we need positivity, sometimes we do need to kind of be grounded in things that aren't so good, aren't so light, aren't so positive. The darkness, the difficult things in life, sometimes that is just, it's just a part of life. And sometimes it's like a necessary evil, if we never go through difficult things or bad things in life, then we would never know to appreciate the good things and the blessings that do come through for us, right? So I think that's a very important message to come through here. As much as I can sit here and say, like the darkness is on its way out, blah, 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 and like almost demonize it in a way, I think it's very important to not demonize the darkness or the negativity, especially people that are having a hard time and really just like, that's just like pouring out of them right now, is they're really just having a hard time with the new energies, the new way that is coming through, right? You're going to be seeing that negativity coming out of people a lot because it's being purged out of them. So again, that's a necessary thing to happen, right? That darkness being present is very necessary because it's a part of the purging process. If we don't purge and get rid of things, it's always just going to be stuck, hidden in the cracks, and we're not dealing with it, right? So it's very necessary that all of this comes up and out. I'm hearing a line from Shrek, better out than in. which I know is talking about other things, but you know, ooh, I'm just trying to flip these cards and see the orientation of them, and then let me see. All right, so all right, let's talk about these. So Six of Wands, we already covered that. That's the victory card. So again, the light will be victorious. You will be victorious. You will be successful. I'm also getting that you're going to be put in a place higher up than where you are. Again, this person standing on this rock, this mountain, this is to me higher thinking, higher level of being. Again, kind of a ascension energy, a higher perspective. And I'm getting put in a place of more importance or higher value. So you could be getting recognized for the hard work that you've been putting in for some time into something. You could be getting promoted to a different position or something. Like if you work like a corporate job or something, maybe you're getting promoted to a higher paying position. Let's say you're out here on social media trying to get noticed and, you know, get a certain place, like something is going to come through where you're getting more recognition and you're being appreciated for who you are and the gifts that you naturally have. What I'm getting from that Six of Wands. All right. So yeah, these I'll talk about in a minute. Something I want to mention as well is there's actually 3 green orbs that I'm seeing here. I mean, technically 4 or 5 if we're looking at the ones on the swords, but let's just talk about the 2 orbs that I'm seeing in the Magician and the Six of Wands card, like a nice, beautiful green orb here. So this is really heart chakra energy, heart chakra stuff, which is very important during this time because with all of this light coming in and being imbued, actually, here, this is wiggling now over here. This is green fluorite, which again can, because of the green color, can be really good for your heart chakra. This beautiful crystal that I have over here on my table, as soon as I move this, it started kind of wiggling, which I know was just me shaking the table, but it still drew my attention and wanted me to show it. So again, lots of heart chakra things coming up. So maybe you'll be feeling a lot of activity right now in your heart chakra because things are, you know, the light is going in there, it's coming down, imbuing all of that stuff with light and trying to, you know, force the darkness up and out so that it leaves your system and hopefully does not come back around, or at least not in the same way with the same hold that it had on you for all of this time. Sorry, I just need to like, my jaw is so tight. Everything in my whole palate area is just very, very tight. So again, the energy is very intense. And again, there is that desperate grasp of the darkness, the negativity really trying to like hold on. So it's like all of these messages need to come out. All of the light and the positivity needs to come out and be spewed out, but it's like trying to like hold on and keep it in as well. So just know that's a very significant energy within the energy of all of this. So if you're resonating with this reading, you might be feeling that as well. You might be feeling a lot of tension, a lot of pressure as well to maybe stay and do things the way that you've been doing them for a long time. And it feels very hard to just let yourself be lifted out of this, but allow yourself to feel light and free and airy and be lifted out of the heaviness of everything that's been going on. All right. So then I want to talk about the Queen of Pentacles here. So again, with the Four of Wands, we have a lot of messages about stability. This Queen is stability as well. This is stability. She's a very nurturing energy. Again, she's been growing and tending to and working on something for some time. We have another green orb, very hard to see here on my webcam, I apologize, but it's another green orb of sorts, but it has like a little leaf in it that she's here, that she's kind of cupping her hands around. So again, this to me also reminds me of the sword in the Four of Swords that she's kind of holding close to her chest. This is something, an idea, some kind of divine inspiration that was gifted to us, a dream, a goal, a vision that we've been working on, we've been tending to, we've really been manifesting and putting our love and our energy into, so that one day we can hopefully turn it into, or maybe it already is, a seed that we can plant and that it will grow into this big, wonderful tree that is firmly rooted into the ground. So again, with the manifesting energy here of the Magician, I feel like I almost like skipped over that, but we have the Four of Wands, the Magician card, and the Queen of Pentacles. To me, this, or even the Four of Swords, these all are energies that are tying into this concept of having something in the way of the light, especially that we are firmly rooting here in the reality with us, in our lives, in our world, in our minds, that we are putting energy into as well. You know, the Magician also has a green orb around their hands that he is putting energy into, and the light and the love, and that is something that we really need to have for ourselves as well. I mean, even the Six of Wands, he has like a green circular wreath hanging off of his hand. So there's all this energy about something that you're putting your heart, in that heart loving energy into. And you know what the world needs more of right now? Love and unconditional love, you know, and we're really trying to get rid of the fear and put more love into things. So I'm going to talk about these two cards in a second, but then we have all four of these cards here in reverse. So let's start with the 5. So it's interesting. So the way that I've put these, we have 2, 3, and then 2, 5. So that's a very clear like step progression. And then we also have, you know, the 2 4s. So we have 2 4s upright and 2 5s in reverse. Very interesting. And then we do have a 6 as well. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So again, lots of steps moving forward. Very chronological steps that make sense here in your life that are moving forward. And then we do have a little bit of like skipping of steps, but we'll get to that. So, what do I want to talk about first? I don't know. Let's just start off with the 2. So we have the 2 of Wands, but it's in reverse. So, okay, so to me, this is not a negative card, but the reason it's in reverse is because it's a past energy. So the 2 of Wands, I'm getting, this was probably the 222 portal in February, on February 2nd, I should say, not in February 2nd, on February 2nd, where it was like just the beginnings of making a decision and firmly rooting that into the ground and adding some stability behind that, right? We have that too. And then if we have the 4 of Wands, again, the 4 adds up to the 2222 portal, because if we added 2 2s and then 2 2s as well, then you have 2 4s, and we do even have 2 cards that are 2 4s. I hope this is all making sense and you're not getting lost in the numbers, because I would be getting lost in them. I am. So it's interesting. To me, this is, again, past energy. This is the beginnings of finding out what it is that we want to put our energy into, and just setting your sights on that and starting to put energy and starting to ground that into reality. So this is what has been going on in the past that has led up to this energy of firmly knowing what it is that we're putting the energy into, what it is that we're setting our sights on. You know, we're here where we're just looking ahead and planning and appreciating where it is that we want to go. Here we have already, and we are continuing to just leap forward and go and do it, right? So you can kind of see that progression. So this is a past energy coming through. All right, then we have the 3 of Swords as well, which again, past energy, I think that really has to do with these last weeks since the 222 portal, February 2nd, all the way now to the 22nd of February, at least at the time that I'm recording this, where we had this dealing up, like coming up. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry guys, I'm having such a hard time with my words and everything today, but where we had this coming up, we had all the past grief and heartbreak, loss, betrayal, all the negative things that were really weighing heavily on our heart, that were feeling like swords in our back. All of these things have been coming up these past couple weeks, from the February 2nd portal now into the 22nd portal. So this might be something that is very highlighted today as well. You might be feeling like the effects of this coming through to be, finally fully cleared and released. I'm getting something you can do today on this portal if you are feeling the effects of this still, even though this is a past energy, is you can make a list and write down all of these specific things that are bothering you, that are weighing heavy on you, that are causing you grief and heartache and all of that stuff. Write them down and be as specific as you need to be about it, and then take that list and destroy it. Okay, so you can burn it, you can rip it up into a bunch of pieces, you can stomp on it, I don't know, just do whatever, put it through a paper shredder, do whatever you need to do to destroy it in a way that you feel like symbolically it is released, and then allow yourself to just let it go and release it. Okay, so that's something you can do to help yourself move through this. All right, then we have the Five of Pentacles coming through in reverse, and then we have the Five of Cups in reverse as well. So again, to me, this energy, the Five of Pentacles, is not knowing what to do, feeling lost, alone, feeling left out in the cold. This is the kind of hopeless feeling very down on yourself. But again, we do have hope here coming through with this little butterfly. So again, this is past energy, something that you've probably been feeling and moving through. If this is stuff that you need to write on your burn list, do that. And then we have the Five of Cups. In reverse, I'll just show it upright so you can kind of see what's going on. But to me, this is the grief. This is, looking at the things that have been that no longer are, that you have to let go. This could be past friendships, past relationships, maybe even past jobs, missed opportunities, even past conversations, struggles with mental health issues. It really, really could be anything on this entire spectrum of life that we are all in. And this is just looking back and the energy of looking back and reflecting and seeing what has been and kind of grieving over it, and still really feeling and holding on to that grief. So these are two things of the past that either we have let go or we're in the process of letting go, that we need to continue to let go, or that we just have. I think I already said that, but I hope you know what I mean. Hopefully. So again, if you need to write these kind of energies down on your little list to destroy and get rid of, absolutely do that. These are all of the darkness, all of the things coming through that you are getting rid of and moving through, that have been coming up and, again, probably screaming in your face, causing a whole ruckus, so that you look at them and that you deal with them. But you know that you do have the power to move through them and never deal with them again, and you can overcome these things. They do not have to have such a hold on you in your life or such a rule over you. Okay, so then we have the Page of Wands. So again, to me, this kind of is tapped into, there's 2222 on the clock right there now. But this Page of Wands to me is really tapped into this Two of Wands and this Four of Wands. I mean, again, it's a Wands card, but just the energy of it, of really beginning to, like, I'm hearing, dip your toe into the water of who you are and what your purpose is, what your passion is, what it is that you are going out there and you are chasing after. All right, that is the energy of this Page of Wands, as you are really starting to feel yourself. Stepping into your confidence, your personal power, knowing who you are, acting on that, doing things that light you up, make you passionate. And again, I'm just really drawn to all of the different little creatures, that are surrounding this beautiful fairy goddess playing this, like, violin. We have this whole little pack of foxes. We have a bunch of fairies and little, like, forest nymph type creatures. So it's almost like you letting these things go and lightening up on yourself, and lightening your load, and letting those things just flow off of you and float away. I don't know why I'm hearing we all float down here from it. I don't know, but just let those things go. But because you're starting to free yourself and you're starting to feel good about yourself and confident in who you are, and you have your sights firmly set on what it is that you want to go after, what it is that you want to cultivate and put your love and energy into, like with the Queen of Pentacles and the Magician and the Six of Wands and all those cards, you're attracting, again, a crowd of people who understand you and who look up to you, who appreciate you. They see what it is that you're doing. They see the value in that. They see the value in you, and they want to invest in you, is what I'm getting. So again, this goes into our lovely Six of Pentacles card here as well, where you're kind of getting put up into a higher position where more people are seeing you, more people are appreciating you. And I don't even know if you can tell, but look, the background has like the same yellowish color. This might just be because it's like a Wands card, but it's like the same kind of hue. Like some of the other ones are a little bit brighter, and this is just very, very similar. So again, because you're feeling good about yourself, you're getting ascended to a higher position, higher potential, and again, people are noticing you, they're appreciating you more, you're seeing the benefits, the blessings for all of the work and the labor that you've been putting in, whether actually out there on the work, the thing that you've been trying to manifest and get the ball rolling on, or even just your internal work as well. Because your energy is lighter and you feel good about yourself, things are going to, better things, positive things are going to be attracted to you for that, okay? So there's that. And then the final card for this reading, I apologize that it's going a little bit longer, but the final card for the reading is the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups is like the complete emotional fulfillment card. This is such a positive card. The only other one in the major arcana that is more positive than this one, or just as positive, I should say, is the Ten of Pentacles. So this is complete emotional fulfillment. It is stability. You're flowing with life. Maybe you even have somebody in your life that you're flowing with, you're connecting with. You're just really blending together really well here, with these two lovers kind of swimming together in the ocean, but you have so much abundance coming through, so much prosperity. Again, we kind of have this sun figure in behind these people. So again, the sun is here, the light is here, the light has won, and after all of the craziness that you might be feeling today or have been feeling throughout this portal and even way before that, all throughout your life, through all of that, there is like a better side to this. There is a bright side where things are working out. You're feeling freer, you're feeling lighter. I mean, these people are floating and swimming through water. They don't have big, heavy things weighing them down. I'm literally seeing like a picture of somebody's like feet being tied to a rope, and that rope is connected to an anvil, and they're getting sunk to the bottom of the ocean, kind of like that scene in Aladdin where they get like the big heavy ball and they throw them in the ocean. It's not like that anymore. You let that weight go, and now again you can float, you can embrace, you can sing, you can dance, you can laugh, you can feel blissful and merriment because you let all that shit go, and you're able to feel the abundance that you have all around you. I'm getting physically and spiritually and emotionally. There's just I'm hearing there's a lot of golden stuff around you right now. I don't know, it's just like all is well. Yeah, I left off part one of this reading on Instagram with an affirmation that I heard somewhere on YouTube. It was like a affirmation meditation video, but is all will be well, and all manner of things will be well. I think it's actually all shall be well, but yeah, all will be well is more of a present tense, confident way of wording it, I guess. So if you're ever feeling insecure or weighed down or heavy again, just repeat that affirmation to yourself. All will be well, and all will be well, and all manner of things will be well. Okay, guys? So I'm going to leave it there for the reading. Very, very, very positive note here with the 10 of Cups. So do not fret if things start feeling a little bit dark, a little bit spooky, a little bit bleak, a little bit heavy and negative. You will get through this. Good, amazing, positive things are coming through for you on this day and all of the days after. So do not doubt that for a second, okay? And don't doubt yourself. You deserve to feel good about yourself. You deserve to feel light and free, abundant, prosperous, successful, victorious, all of those wonderful, beautiful, positive words, adjectives, nouns, I don't know, words. Alright guys, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you would like to see more about this reading, if you resonate with it, I will be hopping on over to my Patreon page to record the Patreon extended reading. There is a link to my Patreon below in the description box, so definitely join me over there if that is something that you're called to. Choose whatever tier price point works best for you, and you will have full access to all of the videos I post over there, all of the content that I post over there, so that includes all of the oracle card readings as well as the extra videos about Oyuk and the Fluffy Friends. That's also something you can tune into that I forgot to mention, but yeah. So have a wonderful rest of your day, night, whenever you're getting here. Sending you so much love and light and just all of the good positive things during this time, on this day, during this portal. Use this wonderful, amazing, powerful, positive energy to your advantage today. Don't let any darkness or bullshit drag you down. You know now what's going on. You can be more mindful as you move through things, and all will be well. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your day and night. And my buddy Oyuk and I will see you all real soon. All right, goodbye, guys.